Hello everybody, my name's Deborah and I've been asked to talk to you today about waiting, which is actually really important for me today because I've come out here thinking I'd get the bus home, except I forgot to look what time the bus was. So I've been sat here freezing, my hands are freezing, they've gone red, waiting for this bus for about an hour, and I really hate waiting. But we're coming up to a time in the year when actually we like to think about waiting. It's a special time called Advent. This time last year, at the end of November, we were waiting for something really important to happen in our family. My daughter-in-law was going to have our first grandchild. We knew he was going to be a boy and we were so excited, and we were waiting with eager anticipation for him to be born in January. He's nearly 1 now and his name's Jackson and we love him to bits. But today's story is about somebody else who was waiting for a baby. In the Old Testament, there was a guy called Isaiah, and he foretold that God was going to send a really special baby, and that baby would be called Emmanuel, which means God with us, and that he would save the people. And the Jewish people had been waiting for that baby for years. First of all, the parents would tell their children that to wait for that baby, and then their children would grow up and they would tell their children to wait for the baby. Can you guess how many years they were waiting for that baby to be born? Not just a couple of months like we were with Jackson, but not just for 5 years, not for 10 years, not for 50 years, not even 100 years. They were waiting for more than 700 years for this baby to be born who they thought was going to save them. And that's where our story picks up. Our story today is about 2 ladies, one who's not so young called Elizabeth, one who's really young called Mary, about an angel called Gabriel, and then about 2 baby boys yet to be born. Now Elizabeth had been waiting all her married life to have a baby. She longed for a baby, but they hadn't been able to have any children. And then God appeared to her husband in the form of Gabriel. He sent Gabriel the angel to her husband to tell him that Elizabeth was going to have a son and that they should name him John, and that John was going to be really important because he was going to tell even more about this special baby that was going to be born. He was going to tell everybody to watch out for this person who was going to save them. And then we come to Mary, and Gabriel had come and appeared to Mary and told her that even though she was so young, she was going to have a baby, that God had seen and thought that she was blessed and special, and that his son was going to be born through her, and that she should call him Jesus. Now when Mary was pregnant, she went to see her cousin Elizabeth, and they were both pregnant. And the Bible tells us in today's story that when Mary came up to Elizabeth, the baby in Elizabeth's tummy jumped for joy because it knew the special baby that Mary was going to have. Now over the next few weeks it's Advent, and we're going to be thinking about who that special baby was. And we know, don't we, that special baby was baby Jesus, and all that he was going to be born in the stable, and we know all the things about him when he was a child, and we know the things that he told us when he grew up, the ways that we should live, the ways that we should love each other. Over the next couple of weeks, while you're getting ready for Christmas, while you're waiting for Christmas at home or in school, I want you to try and take a few moments each day to think about that baby Jesus and to think about all that he taught us as he grew up.
Dear God, thank you for the example of Mary and Elizabeth's trust in you. help each of us to trust in you too. This Advent, as we think about the things Jesus taught us about how to live and love others, please help us to share those things in everything we do with everyone around us. Amen.